All right, Shalom. For the phones, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakab Kadash, Barakatham. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to all the Akim across the globe. Put in the word of truth and sincerity, I want to say Shalom. This is Dianawa from the great millstone campus, Chicago, with a quick hit. I listened to the elder apostle, Ramlab this morning, and he was basically talking about, well, amongst many things, about a ticket on the chariot, and this truth is for each individual. Okay. Yes, we have a brotherhood. Yes, we have parts of the body, but guess what? Those parts of the body are the individual members. Okay. So each individual member, each stone of this building is working out their own salvation. Matter of fact, let's get that first. This is Philippians 2:12. And it says, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but not much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling." Okay? All right, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling, man. Okay? All right, so we want to take this walk as a personal walk. Okay? So when you see the words you and yours and own and yourself, those are personal pronouns. Okay? All right, the path of, matter of fact, let's get that second address. I want to hold these precepts, though. Let me write these down, Baba Kusha, so I won't forget. So lucky, I didn't have anything prepared. Okay, let's get this. The second address, 701. And when I made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the nights before. And he said unto me, Up, Esdras, and hear the words that I come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, our power. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, and that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river. It says, who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad? There is also another thing: a city is builded and is set upon a broad field, and is full of good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. Only one path between them both, and even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. Okay. All right. So our path to the kingdom is only for one man. Okay. And when I say it's only for one man, it's only for one man to walk. All right. The brother can't walk in your shoes, and you can't walk in their shoes. Each brother has to have their own specific walk in the way and their path into the kingdom. Okay? Now, yes, we love each other and we want to help each other. We want all the brothers to make it. But guess what? Each brother has to walk and take their own steps individually. All right, and those steps that we taken are set in places where they're where our spirit and our faith is going to be tried. Okay, we're going to have temptations. But let's get into that. That was just serve the Lord. Prepare. The Sirach 2:1, it says, "My son, as thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation." So when we're walking that walk, we're walking that path where only man can walk. We're preparing ourselves for temptation. Why? Because there's trouble on the left, there's trouble on our right. All right, we're in a place where the where we're at perils on every side. Okay. All right. So this path is only made for one man to walk, to do what? To receive his crown. All right. Um, that's it. James Salakia. James 1:12. Is James James 1:12 says, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him." Okay, so we're walking this path with deep water and fire on one side, and dangerous perils and thorns and wild beasts in the way. Okay. Okay, we know that these things are going to happen. The Lord said, "Blessed is the man that endureth the temptation, man. When he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him." So they look at these words, okay? Because one thing I learned in these scriptures is to look and understand, what these words mean. And when you start seeing, okay, let's get it. So blessed is the man, okay, that endures temptation. So when you read that, it's talking about you. It's talking about an individual, okay? That one man who will walk in his path, okay? Walking his path faithfully and sincerely, trying to do what? Trying to get into that broad field, man. All right? It said, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life." Okay, so when you're walking this path, when you are tried, not when your brother is tried, not when the elders and apostles are tried, not when your friends are tried, but when he is tried, you, okay? When he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life. You see, another brother's walk is not going to get you a crown. Another brother's actions and works and beliefs and faith is not going to get you a ride on the chariot. Okay? This is an individual. This is an individual path that one must take to receive their own crown. Blessed is the man that endures temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which Yahweh hath promised to them that love him. Okay, so that them is a that them is a collection of individuals. When you say look at them, you're actually saying look at those individuals together. See, but those them are individuals. Okay, so we're being put on this earth in this faith and this truth to walk the path to prove our own self. Matter of fact, prove your own selves. Hold on. I was that. That's what it is. The 2 Timothy 2:15 is studied to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Okay, so we gotta show ourselves approved. What's the old saying? It says, "What you eat doesn't make me shit." Okay, What another brother is doing is not going to help you get on the chariot. Those are his works. Okay? All right, so we want to be approved of the Most High of our own work. Okay? All right? You got that James 1 and 12. This is Matthew 25 and I'm gonna start at start at 14. It says Matthew 25 and 14 says, "For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey." And when Yahushua passed, when he was crucified, he gave us all a gift, some more than others. But we're supposed to expound on those gifts that he had made. Okay? So he gave to every man according to his several ability. So everybody didn't get the same portion. Which lets you know everybody's measure is going to be different. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them other 5 talents. And likewise he that received 2, he also gained another 2. But he that received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. After a long time the Lord of the servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so he that received 5 talents came and brought another 5, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents. So this individual here had his own walk, had his own work to do. Then we say a workman not to be ashamed. This man here, this individual here, went and did the work and gained more talents. Okay? The Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, I will make thee a ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. Okay, so this man's work, which he had did alone himself, got him a reward. Okay? He did the work, he's going to get the reward. Okay? That's why Scripture say, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Okay? It says, verse 22, he also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. I have gained 2 other talents beside them. The Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. And as well as for the second servant, man. Okay? You went out there, you did the work, you labored, he gained talents, and the Lord rewarded him for the work that he has done. Okay? See, this is about the work that you are doing. All right? This is about your salvation. This is about you avoiding destruction and entering into the rest of the Lord and getting salvation. Verse 24. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received mine own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which have 10 talents. For unto every one that have shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that have not shall be taken away even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. Okay? Alright, so this when you're not doing the work, when you're not walking the path, when you're not being profitable, alright, you're voiding your chance of salvation. Okay? You're not gonna, matter of fact, this is Matthew. So let me get to the point. Matthew 22:11. Let me get to the point. Matthew 22:11. And when the king came in to see, this is the parable of the wedding guests, right? All right, which you read up, it's about going to the highway and the byway, which is proof that you need to be on the streets teaching. But Matthew 22:11, it said, when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not a wedding garment. And he said unto him, Friend, how camest thou in hither, not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then said the king to the servants, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him out into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, but few are chosen. Okay? Alright, so everybody that's been called is not going to get admitted into this wedding, into the wedding, man. This wedding is for individuals. This wedding is for an individual without their doing the work. Okay? Being a faithful servant, adding to the talents that the Yahweh Shemi Shai gave him, man. Okay? You don't want to be that guy who's and there's nothing wrong with having friends in the truth, man. But guess what? These brothers cannot save you, man. All they could do is lead you to the right way, give you encouragement, admonishment, reproof, exhortation. But that alone is not going to get you into the kingdom. You need your own wedding garment. You need your own works. Okay? All right? Let me see. Crown of Life. Okay, we read that. Let's get it says 2nd Esdras 2. So that is 2:41. Esdras saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number. They all praised the Lord with songs. In the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and were more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. And these men that Esdras had seen are the elect. Okay? And that man of high stature that was taller than the rest, set in crowns, was Yahweh Shai. Okay? Alright? So Yahweh Shai was putting crowns on each individual. Okay? Alright? So each individual, we can keep that in mind. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that I put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh Shemi Shai, Now they are crowned and receive palms. Okay, and palms is a symbol for victory, right? And it says, then said I unto the angel, what young person is that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. See, these are individuals who have been deemed worthy by Yahweh Shem Yahushai to be rulers, all right, to be judges, to be kings in the upcoming kingdom when Yahweh Shem Yahushai come back to reign. You see, each one of those who received the crowns from Yahweh Shem Yahushai did their own work. Okay? That's what the truth is about, man. All right? Let's see if we get this. It's about doing your work, man. Um, um, it says, Hebrew 4:11, it says, let us labor therefore to enter into that rest. Let me start up. Um, shoot. Let's get this. It's on Hebrew 4:1. I'm gonna go down. So let us therefore fear lest the promise being left us of entering into rest, any of you should seem short of it. For unto us was the gospel preached as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. Okay? So we were preached this gospel. Okay, we understood it, and we took the plow and we worked. Each individual who professes Yahweh Shem Yahushai has to do the work, man. All right? For we which have believed do enter into rest, as he said, as I have sworn on my wrath, they shall enter into my rest, although the works were finished from the foundation of the world. For he spake in a certain place of the seventh day, and on the wise, and Yahweh did rest the seventh day from all his works. And in this place again, and they shall enter into my rest, seeing therefore it remaineth that some must enter in, and they to whom it was first preached enter not in because of unbelief. Again, he limiteth a certain day, saying in David, today, after so long a time, as it is said, today, if you will hear his voice, harden not your hearts. For if Yahweh had given them rest, then he would not spoken, or not afterward have spoken of another day. He was talking about the kingdom, right? Then remaineth therefore a rest to the people of the Most High, those who believe. For he that is entered into his rest, he also have ceased from his own works, as Yahweh did from his, man. So we enter into the rest of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which is going to be the kingdom. All right? It's for an individual who believed, who had faith. Okay? That's what this is about. It's about your belief, your faith, your walk, so you can enter into the rest of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? Verse 11. So let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest, lest any man should fall after the same example of unbelief. Okay? So we got to labor and work into the rest of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Okay? We don't want to be those that fall, those who can't get in, man. You know? I'm going to get this. I'm going to get out of here. It says, Luke 22. Um, so 28 says, Ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations, and I appoint unto you a kingdom as my Father have appointed unto me. See, the kingdom is set for individuals. It's not meant for everybody, man. As far as the first go around and being in rulership, being and he's gonna say it. So that ye may eat and drink at my table and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, so we want to sit at the Lord's table, man. All right, we want to be admitted into the feast of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right, okay, we want to be deemed worthy to enter into the rest to receive salvation, man. All right, this walk of ours is only for one person, man. Each individual must do his own work, prove his own self, man. You know. With that, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The Bible to the apostles and the elder great millstone. Until next time, Shalom.